This is CBC Winnipeg News.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us. He's just weeks into his new role as top cop, but already downtown safety is top of mind. Winnipeg's new police chief says officers are focused on violent crime and retail theft initiatives in an effort to not just protect people, but property. CBC's Mike Arsenault has the latest on his first address to the city's business community.
Violent crime, theft, and damage in and around your businesses and in our communities cannot be tolerated any longer.
New Chief of Police Gene Bowers was straight to the point when he spoke to the city's business community at the Winnipeg Chamber of Commerce's luncheon. Bowers says Winnipeg is still struggling to tackle the issue of theft and safety in our city and says police are working to solve it.
We will see an additional 12 Foot Patrol officers on the street by the end of June for a total of 36 Foot Patrol members in the downtown area.
Bowers says a crime analyst will identify patterns to better detect the Foot Patrol officers. Some good news for Michael Payet, the owner of Cobra Collectibles. He says retail theft in his store is more brazen and more frequent than ever before.
Just over the weekend, somebody tried to break into my store, and I have a blind in the front. And they crowbarred it, couldn't get in, but cost me $500 in damages.
Payet says in the last few years he's had to invest in a security system, dozens of cameras, and a security guard on the weekends to combat theft. He's looking for the city and the province to do more.
It's a huge thing. You need more police on the street. You need more boots on the ground.
We've actually been broken into multiple times.
Amanda Boozy owns Cole and Canary, and for 11 years she's operated in and around downtown. She says an increased police presence will give business owners confidence to operate in the area.
The more support we can see from our police, the better win-win it is for everyone all around, from a small business perspective, from a consumer perspective. People feel safe going to these stores to shop as well.
Bowers says in 6 months, the Violent Crime Retail Theft Overtime Initiative made 969 arrests, recovered $120,000 in stolen property, and issued 165 tickets for business disruption.
It's no secret safety is good for business. People need to feel safe when they go to work, when they shop, and when out in their communities.
Bowers also highlighted the need for more sobering sites where people with addictions can safely sober up. Mike Arsenault, CBC News, Winnipeg.
Indigenous issues haven't been prominent in this federal election. Still, there's a push to get First Nations people voting. The Assembly of First Nations says dozens of ridings could be decided by Indigenous voters, including one riding in northwestern Ontario, with multiple First Nation candidates. The CBC's Cameron McIntosh visits Wachegamis Bay First Nation.
The little frozen ground isn't stopping NDP candidate Tanya Cameron from setting up her signs.
Perfect.
Even if it means using power tools.
Running in this election, so I'm just
taking her campaign to communities other candidates usually skip, like Wachegamis Bay First Nation.
38 First Nations, and we have a lot of power in our vote.
Reaching out to First Nations voters.
While I'm not running as an Indigenous candidate just for the Indigenous vote, we certainly are playing a bigger role in the political campaign.
The Conservatives have held this seat the last 2 elections. This time, 3 of 5 candidates are First Nations. Liberal Charles Fox also trying to tap into that First Nations vote.
I'm not running for myself. I'm running for the future. I want our people to participate.
Now this riding, Kenora-Kiwettinam, is one of 36 where the Assembly of First Nations says the First Nations vote could actually determine the outcome. That's because the number of prospective First Nations voters here is actually larger than the margin of victory in the last federal election.
We are going to be discussing the First Nations priorities for the upcoming federal election.
In Manitoba, a push to turn out the First Nations vote. Indigenous leaders talking up the election on podcasts and social media.
First Nations, regardless of the a result, have to be able to show to the electorate in Canada that First Nations votes matter.
Part of that is focusing on young voters. Billy Bird is a youth chief.
I think that it's up to us to empower the next generation to come and to get familiar with these positions and these opportunities.
Back in Wachegamis Bay, John Wasakisik is watching, but not hearing much on Indigenous issues.
I haven't really heard anybody say anything, really.
Still making up his mind who he'll vote for. Cameron McIntosh, CBC News, Wachegamis Bay First Nation.
Now, Election Day is right around the corner, but for those planning to vote ahead of time, you can do so starting tomorrow. Advance polls will be open between April 18th and 21st from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. You must go to your assigned advanced polling station for this, and you'll need to bring your voter information card and a piece of identification with your current address listed on it. CBC spoke with some voters today.
Advance polls start tomorrow. Do you plan to vote in advance polls?
Yes, I do.
Why do you choose advance polls?
Just because it's a convenient day for us when we don't have grandkids or other things running around.
I do go with the advance vote.
And why is it that you choose advance polls?
It's just to get it over faster.
Probably the day out just for the energy, and I think everybody should get out and vote. And I don't think young people realize what they really have at stake.
And is there a specific issue that is key for you when you're thinking about how you vote?
I think that the Liberals will do a much better job for us in the next term. When I listen to the Conservatives, I don't have a lot of faith in their leader.
Yeah, housing crisis is obviously on the up and up for especially young, but I think for everybody should be paying attention to the housing crisis.
Well, the issues are important, as you know, what's going on in the south side of the border.
You can also vote at a local Elections Canada office anytime before April 22nd. Election Day is Monday, April 28th. It was a busy day at Siloam Mission. Volunteers helped hand out hundreds of special Easter meals to people experiencing homelessness. It's a time for some of the city's vulnerable to have a moment of celebration. CBC's Felicia Adam has more.
Thank you. Dave Jeffrey has been serving Easter meals at Siloam Mission every year for close to 2 decades. After seeing how important it was for the people coming in for a meal, he says he had to keep volunteering.
They're just regular people. They just wanted to be treated like everybody else, and I think this is just another step in their way to show it. So, yeah, it's very fulfilling, not only for them, I know, but for myself as well.
From turkey and mashed potatoes to gravy and vegetables, around 700 people were served a warm meal, a number Jeffrey says he's seen rise every year.
So we're serving as fast as we can, asking people to move on so we can get the other people in, but it's definitely increased over the years, unfortunately.
Julianne Aiken is the interim head of the nonprofit. She says with the rise in costs for everyday essentials, more people are using their services compared to past years.
People are making decisions on whether they pay for rent or get groceries, so a lot of people who might be housed are coming to our shelter along with others for meals.
Jeffrey, who also volunteers at the organization's drop-in center, says it's not just about meals. The lack of affordable housing and growing drug addictions are creating challenges.
The hope for this business is to go out of business, which means everybody's transitioned into housing, but unfortunately that's not the case.
For now, he's doing what he can to help those most in need and will continue to do so for as long as he can. Felicia Adam, CBC News, Winnipeg.
We'll pull out the painter suits, wigs, and all your white gear and get ready for a playoff party. Fans will once again hit the streets and fill the arena as the Jets start their quest for the Cup. Game 1 gets underway Saturday here on home ice at 5 p.m. and will also start the game with a flyover from 2 CF-18 fighter jets. Game 2 set for Monday night at 6:30, and you might notice a little artwork on some of those concrete barriers that will be keeping the crowd safe. Take Pride, along with some high school students, gave them a new and very festive paint job ahead of the street parties. Meantime, Bachman Turner Overdrive's concert has been moved to Sunday. It was rescheduled to accommodate the game. Born and raised in Winnipeg, Randy Bachman says he's thrilled to see the Jets in the playoffs, and he will be at Game 1 cheering very loudly. Time now to bring in Riley Laychuk. And Riley, I think a lot of people are going to be eating a nice Easter dinner in front of the television at some point this weekend.
Exactly. Maybe we'll watching that hockey game at the same time. Let's start there with the Whiteout Street Party, of course, happening Saturday for Game 1. Gates opening around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And yes, we're looking at a pretty gorgeous spring day. Sunshine, 9 degrees. By the time puck dropping at 5 o'clock, that is, looking at temperatures around 6 degrees by the time it ends. Those times a little bit wrong on that banner there, but yes, puck dropping at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Mainly cloudy skies across much of the province today, a few peaks of sunshine, but I wanted to note that we have seen a few lightning strikes out of some of this rain that's been falling down in Minnesota into northwestern Ontario. I mean, nothing really in the way of severe weather, but certainly a little bit of convective weather in some of that. So a cool day on Friday. We'll get some sunshine back, Brittany, for the weekend, and double digits starting on Sunday for Easter.
All right. Thank you, Riley.
You're welcome.
For nearly 5 decades, Winnipeg's iconic intersection has been closed to foot traffic. But in just a few short months, Portage and Main will reopen to pedestrians once again. But what does it mean for the businesses below? CBC's Mike Arsenault hit the underground to find out how they're feeling.
The intersection of Portage and Main is scheduled to be open to pedestrians on July 1st. But here in the concourse underneath the iconic intersection, some businesses are unsure about their future.
Eshel Tree is one of those businesses. Owner Eric Chi says he's been operating in the concourse for just over a year.
I knew that there was a rumor of the opening the surface and the closing down the concourse level. But when I signed the contract, the city told me that it's not going to happen anytime soon.
In 2024, the city announced Portage and Main would open to foot traffic. A report said the work to repair the underground would cost more than closing it altogether. But Chi says he hasn't heard from the city about the fate of the concourse.
I'm not against the city's decision, right? But my biggest concern is I want to know as soon as possible what's going to happen.
There's uncertainty for sure.
iGo Mobile is outside the city-owned portion of the concourse in the Winnipeg Square. Owner Christine Newstater says her space won't be torn down, but she still has concerns.
I know there's still going to be traffic going past us, but how much less, I don't know.
The Building Owners and Managers Association of Manitoba represents buildings linked to the concourse. In an email, Executive Director Tom Thiessen says, "We haven't had any correspondence with the city about what a decommissioning plan would look like, a realistic cost estimate, or a timeline. Our building owners at Portage and Main have all made significant investments in order to upgrade and maintain their respective sections of the concourse, and the City of Winnipeg should be expected to do the same." Jeff Prawadi is the City Council Finance Chair.
Right now, the plan is, again, open above right away, and then going forward, still looking at what it's going to cost to close it permanently.
The city says the work to open Portage and Main is on schedule. What the change will mean for businesses in the concourse is still uncertain. Mike Arsenault, CBC News, Winnipeg.
A first-of-its-kind agreement has been signed between the Link Youth and Family Supports and Broken Head Ojibwe Nation. The Link has been helping children, youth and families in Manitoba for nearly 100 years. Previously known as McDonald Youth Services, it will now be operated by the First Nation. The Link says 70% of the young people it serves are Indigenous. Broken Head Chief Gordon Blue Sky says the agreement repatriates youth and family services under First Nations leadership.
What we are doing today is not just administrative, it's transformational. It's about restoring what was taken and building something new, a future where our children can grow up connected to their language, their community, and their identity.
Blue Sky says it's not just a shift in operations, but a return to the responsibility of caring for their children. He says the Link will also continue to be there for children of all nations and the broader Winnipeg community. A drop-in center for Brandon's homeless is permanently closing today due to escalating violence. The Blue Door has been open for more than 3 years. Brandon police say there's been several assaults at the drop-in center over the last few months and 1 death. Officers did provide constant security for a time, but that wasn't sustainable. The city says it's looking for a new spot. Riley's back in now. And Riley, I know that we're all hoping for a whiteout of sorts to last a very long time, but hopefully not on the weather front.
Well, some of us may get that if you're looking for that.
If you're looking for it.
In parts of the province. But yeah, you know what? As we head into the weekend, I mean, tomorrow a bit cooler, but once we get into Saturday, Sunday, and into Monday even, we're looking at temperatures back into the double digits again. So we're looking at, I think, by the time we get to Saturday, a pretty pleasant weekend ahead. Let's start with the Easter forecast. We'll skip ahead to Sunday here, then we'll get back into Saturday as we do things a little bit out of order here. Morning hours into Sunday, looking at 6 degrees, up to 15 in Winnipeg by the afternoon. So again, a very pleasant Sunday, a very pleasant Easter if you have anything outdoor planned, and looking at 10 degrees into the evening hours. So the rest of that rain that was into northwestern Ontario off into Thunder Bay over the Great Lakes as we get into the overnight hours. Still the remnants, though, as we get through the night of that last area of low pressure that brought some snow to northeastern Manitoba, still spinning a little bit of accumulation up around the northeastern part of the province, Island Lake. I think even as far south as Barons River, maybe even gets a few flurries as we get into the day on Friday. By the time we get to Saturday, high pressure has cleared us out, so back to a mainly sunny sky. I'm thinking even by the time we get into the afternoon tomorrow, we're back into a mix of sun and cloud, but certainly looking at, for some of us at least, a bit of a cloudier start. Back to the west, a little more sunshine into the day on Friday and into Saturday. We keep a mix of sun and clouds for Sunday, but a little bit of instability tracks along northern Manitoba as we get into Easter Sunday in the form of rain, as we see a bit of a southerly push of air that will drive our temperatures up as we get into the later part of the weekend and into next week. This takes us out to Saturday morning. I mean, anything that does fall, potential maybe for a few scattered flurries, some periods of light snow, particularly around the Riding Mountains, but 4 to 5 centimeters not out of the question for Island Lake into Barons River as we get through Friday into the day on Saturday. Overnight temperatures look like this, -5 in Swan River, -4 in Dauphin, Brandon -3, hanging around the freezing mark, mainly cloudy skies. And anytime we see some of this cloud cover across the south, a good chance that we could see a couple of scattered flurries or a few scattered raindrops out of some of this as we get through the next 24 hours or so. So I did put a slight chance of flurries in the forecast for Winnipeg, but by the time we get to the afternoon, we're back up above the freezing mark, +3 in Brandon, 0 in Thompson, Gillam at -4. And in the long range, we're looking at 9 degrees for Saturday, 15 for Easter on Sunday. And then there's a 17-degree Monday to look forward to under a mix of sun and clouds and maybe a few more showers into Tuesday.
Well, if you need someone to blame for those pesky potholes that emerge in spring, look no further than Mother Nature.
I thought you were going to say me.
No.
I'm only the messenger. The weather in Manitoba has a significant impact on how bad the roads will be when the temperature warms up and we get through that freeze thaw. Have a look at this. Well, it's that time of year, Manitoba. Pothole season. These puppies pop up every year in spring, varying in size from small holes to large craters. But did you know that the weather plays a huge part in determining the state of potholes in the city? The weather in Winnipeg is the perfect breeding ground for them. When you combine long winters and wet springs and add in lots of fluctuating temperatures, it's a recipe for potholes. Here's how they form. When the snow melts, that water seeps through the cracks in the road. That water collects and softens the road base. Once that water freezes, it expands and pushes the pavement upwards. The magic ingredient in making a pothole? Traffic. All those wheels add extra stress on the pavement that's already weakened by the cracks and water. Then it becomes drier, that water evaporates, leaving a hole in the pavement. The weight of the passing cars causes the road surface to collapse into the hole. And voila, this is the end result. Potholes can hit your car and wall it hard. So be cautious while you're driving this spring so you don't lose your annual battle or a wheel to potholes this season. Riley Laychuk, CBC News, Winnipeg. All right, I thought we'd go into the long weekend, especially a long weekend with a playoffs game with a Jets Pets forecast. And Nova is certainly ready for a whiteout party. Thank you, Carrie and Wayne. And I don't think Nova wants the outdoor whiteout party, the cold variety. -1 first thing in the morning in Winnipeg. Maybe a few scattered flurries out of some of this cloud cover as we get through the day, up to 2 degrees in the afternoon. Winds, though, hanging around out of the northwest, gusting up to 40 through the afternoon. Then we're into a bit of a warm day on Saturday at +9, a bright sunny one, 15 for Sunday. Chance we could see a few flurries as we get into Tuesday at 10 degrees, and then we're staying in the double digits right to the end of next week. Well, with whiteout conditions expected downtown on Saturday for the first game of the NHL playoffs, preparation, of course, is key.
So we sent CBC's Jim Agapito to ask young hockey players what advice they have for the Winnipeg Jets ahead of the big game. Here's your Daily Lift.
Who is your favorite player?
Kyle Connor.
What advice would you give Kyle Connor for the playoffs?
Like, to have a successful game, and I hope you guys win. We all support you.
What advice would you give Connor Hellebuck for the playoffs?
Get all those pucks.
Say, for example, we're going into overtime, okay? What do you tell Connor Hellebuck to make sure he doesn't let any goals in?
Secure the net, clear the puck.
If Scheifele were listening, what advice would you give him?
Just get the puck. It's like taking candy from a baby.
What advice would you give Scheifele for the playoffs?
Just to try and get the puck and keep it. Try your best, and it's okay if you don't score, just try your best.
You're the coach. You have to give them a pep talk for game 1 of against St. Louis. What would you tell the guys?
I would tell them to go out there, play hard, play off hockey, lay some hits, get pucks in deep, lots of shots, pepper the goalie.
Go, Jets, go. Go, Jets, go.
Go, Jets, go.
Some great advice.
Yes.
Just get the puck, guys.
Exactly.
Just get the puck. It's as easy as that.
Get the puck, don't let it go in the net.
Good advice, and I hope that our Jets take it this weekend.
Yes, it's going to be a fun weekend.
Yes. No show for us on Good Friday. We will be back here on Monday.
We're going to have a lot of fun on Monday.
Go Jets, go.
Yes, of course.
We'll see you then.
See ya.